Alright, so today we're going to talk about microflora on the skin and pH, how they work together. Now, again, we'll go into what microflora is, and then how it lives with our skin. It's essential for us. So, the dot points coverage there is define the term microflora, discuss the role of microflora on skin in different parts of the body, and explain the relationship between pH of skin and microflora, oils, and perspiration. So microflora, basically, they are organisms that live symbiotically, which means they beneficially to each other with our skin. These include, say, bacteria, viruses even, fungi, algae, and protozoa. Again, if you don't know what these words mean by now, you should really pause this video here and make some notes for each one, just a quick description. Now, they have fairly narrow habitable ranges with most aspects of their environment, and this includes stuff such as pH, temperature, and moisture. Alright, so therefore, the number and type of microflora varies in each environment. So this is, for example, skin on the face and groin. They're quite different. One's fairly dry and a little bit oily. The other one's quite moist and dark. So it varies in each environment, on the person and between individuals. Now, if you wanted to know where it is this comes from, your individual populations are generally established pretty soon after birth. So, populations and this is one of the things that can make a difference between, say, a vaginal birth and a cesarean section. Alright, now microflora, that's symbiotic, sorry, actually. So microflora are symbiotic. Pathogens, however, pathogens are microorganisms that cause diseases. A couple of tasty looking examples on the side. We have two different types of those, which are permanently pathogenic so those which are permanently pathogenic, and for example over here we've got tinea, tinea pedum, which is athlete's foot. That's tinea pedum. Now, it is a fungal infection that is always pathogenic. It's never a good thing. It doesn't live in a symbiosis, and it is caused by the organism or the fungus. Oh, sorry, Trichophyton rubrum. An example that might be worth knowing. The other ones are those which are opportunistically pathogenic. So, alright, so there are many symbiotic microflora that become pathogenic when they're out of balance. Now, a good example of this is what we call Staphylococcus aureus. Now, that's this one here. The coccus part is actually refers to the circular shape of the bacteria. So it's a bacteria. Normally lives on the skin. So it normally lives on the skin. But if it enters the bloodstream, it can be quite dangerous. And this often happens during surgical procedures. So yeah, often in surgical procedures, that's the source of infection. Alright, so microflora really, it's a protection in general. The presence of skin microflora, they take up space, they get real estate. So they're more suited to your environment. On your skin, they've evolved to be there. And they are in balance with small populations of pathogens. And they prevent those pathogens from taking hold. Now, where you have problems is when there's an imbalance. Now, imbalances, sorry, the green that no one likes, can be caused by antibiotics. Taking antibiotics can seriously hurt your own pathogen, your own microflora. Variation in your diet. Physical injury. And use of personal hygiene products. For example, now, the pH of your skin is slightly acidic, between 4 and 7. The sebum produced by the sebaceous glands, go back to the previous lesson if you're not sure what that is, it is slightly acidic, and again, that contains fatty acids, which are further broken down by bacteria. That's one of the things that Staphylococcus does on your skin. So it serves a good purpose until it's out of balance. So it's further broken down bacteria, which will decrease the pH even further. Sweat and perspiration is also slightly acidic. And the microflora we have has evolved to prefer that sort of environment. And again, this is a benefit. So by having the microflora growing there, you know, it's blocking other stuff from coming in. All right, top work, stay awesome, and make sure you take some notes on that.